that everybody who's coming in? Anybody else in the waiting room?
No.
Hi, everybody. Lillian, Gaston, welcome. So workshop tonight, just a few items of business, and hopefully we'll get everybody out the door fairly quickly tonight. First item is opportunity to request a vote to add or modify agenda items. I would like to make a motion to add. I made a mistake. I forgot that we had not, Han Engineering had put in a proposal and a bid for the endpoint project. We had talked about that as the starting point project. I forgot to put it on the agenda, forgot to raise it with Jeff. It's been circulated. The folks who need to have a look at the content, have looked at the content, the treasurer and the accountant and the water and wastewater director, and they're cool with it. So I would like to add that item to the agenda. Okay. A second to add it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we'll take it up right down at the end.
Can we vote on it or no?
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah. Can we vote on it? I mean, we know what it is. Might as well just stick it in.
Sure, we can get it over with.
Okay.
So it's a, make a motion to authorize, let's see, to accept the proposal of Han Engineering for the endpoint project, the completion of the endpoint project. That's right. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let me get that off our plate. Okay, thanks.
We're
Okay.
actually gonna be doing the endpoint.
Yes,
I say that because I feel like I've been talking about this for about.
we have been talking about it for a long time.
Yeah.
That is
How long
yet-
ago? The endpoint
Yet
of
another
the
outstanding,
endpoints?
yet another outstanding item completed.
Great.
Well,
Right.
On its way to
On its way,
completion.
Garbage and endpoints.
There you go.
Check.
Announcements, just very briefly, want folks to save the date for Saturday, September 3rd, rain date September 4th, for Community Day. There will be fireworks, and there is a committee pulling together that event. They'll be preparing information and reporting out some graphics to help us all remember. And it is changing things up. This year, they would like to change things up and bring a sort of a traditional block party to the village and bring it up onto Main Street, and ending with fireworks at the base of Main Street. So I'm excited to hear what they come up with. July 3rd. Any other announcements? I'm sorry, September 3rd.
Is there a yard waste pickup coming up?
Do you know when the next yard waste pickup is?
Next
a week from tomorrow,
Week from tomorrow is the next yard waste.
July
pickup.
14th and then
Okay, put
August
out
11th.
We'll put out a reminder about that too, coming forward. Okay, at our last meeting, we agreed to recognize Juneteenth as an observed holiday for the PBA as well as the rest of the village staff. They are a unionized team. We have worked with the president of the PBA to make amendments. They are in front of you. We'd like to make a motion to approve those amendments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The Cub Scouts would like to hold a fishing derby at the reservoir in the same way that the Fish and Fur Club holds a fishing derby, smaller, however. So they don't need a porta-john, they're carpooling. Matt at Water and Wastewater has said okay, and Officer Burke has said okay. It's a pretty low impact event. Anyone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the Cub Scouts request for the proposed dates of July 17th from 12 to 3 with the rain date July 22nd, 12 to 3 for their fish derby events.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
New hires. We undertook interviews related to the hiring of a second operator for a water and wastewater position, and I will read into the record the letter of recommendation from the superintendent of water and wastewater. It is my recommendation for the hiring of Garrett Odekirk for the water and wastewater treatment operator position. He brings nearly 20 years of experience and knowledge in both well and surface water treatment facilities and distribution systems, experience in a variety of wastewater treatment facilities processes and operations as well. His current water licensing exceeds the requirements for operations at the village treatment facility. He would be able to achieve a wastewater license within a short time frame, bolstering the water and wastewater license staff and securing qualified personnel for the continued operations of both facilities. So I would like to make a motion to accept Superintendent Krug's recommendation and hire Mr. Odekirk at a rate of up to $30 an hour with a 6-month probationary period.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next, as you know, we've had one injured roadways and facilities crew member. We'd like to bring on an additional person to make sure we don't lose momentum during the summer months when we can be making repairs and improvements out in our facilities and roadways. And say thank you to the clerk. We were able to make this position possible by putting off the hiring of an administrative assistant on the office side. So thank you, Jeff, for getting through the remaining weeks of summer. Bugsy, interview and tweets. Why don't you go ahead and you
Sure.
interviewed Morris, Maurice.
Yes, we interviewed Maurice Williams, and he comes highly recommended by both Bugsy as well as Kyle, who's worked with him in various projects in other locations. He's very skilled. He has general knowledge of a lot of different things, including mechanics, or auto mechanics, which is very desirable for us at the moment. And he is available to work Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and is very eager to work with us this summer. And I too recommend his employment with us.
Okay, so I would make a motion to hire Maurice Williams for up to 8 weeks at $16 an hour for up to 40 hours a week.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. Another set of hands on deck. Next is the fire protection agreement with Nelsonville. This is the standard agreement we have with Phillipstown and Nelsonville every year for fire services in the Nelsonville. It's based on the budget that's put forward for operations by the fire company. 19.5% comes from Nelsonville. 19.5% of their budget comes from Nelsonville. It's obviously per capita, and 29.5% from Phillipstown. I'm sorry, 18.5. Thank you for the correction. So Nelsonville has reviewed this fire protection agreement. Their mayor has signed it. I am asking for your authorization to sign it on the behalf of our village, and then it goes to the fire company.
Sorry, the 2 percentages added up to something like 50%.
And the balance is paid for by the village, by this village.
So it's 18.5% and we pay the rest.
18.5% is paid by Nelsonville. 29.5% is paid by Phillipstown
Oh, I see.
for the areas of those municipalities that our fire company serves.
So then okay.
And then we pay the balance.
So we need.
So I need a motion to authorize me to sign it.
I will making a motion to authorize the mayor to sign the fire protection services agreement with Nelsonville.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next is minutes. That everyone who had changes sent them to Jeff already. We're all available to, I think this is the first time we're all available to vote on the minutes. So we were all in attendance. Okay. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for 5/24.
Second. All in favor, aye. And 5:25. May I have a motion, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes 5/25.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. Thanks for the careful reads that folks did on those. Okay, last is batches. They should be
6518 and 6519.
Yeah, they should be
You know what, I didn't get the updated one. I'll make the first one, sure. Motion to approve the bills for the previous year, 2021-2022. Batch number 6518 in the amount of $12,795.25.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Make a motion to approve batch of bills from fiscal year 2022-2023, batch number 6519. The amount of $37,521.35.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
That is the end of our business. Oh, we just approved coming in from the Boy Scouts. David Marzolo, you're all set to go.
I was gonna make a speech to the crowd.
Well, you can make a speech to this crowd. We're now high tech in the village.
I guess, Tom,
Lillian.
we're approved?
Yes.
Anything I need to worry about?
Just check with Matt about which area he would like left open for vehicle access.
Matt.
Matt Krug is the
Approved the water.
the water guy.
And we worked out the insurance for that.
Yep, that's great.
I'll have the approval. And it was, she gave you the date, and did she give you the rain date?
17th and the 22nd.
Okay, and did she give you the times? 12 to 2?
12 to 3 she requested.
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
So you have it from 12 to
That'll
3.
give us time for enough. Do we need to stock, you think?
That you'd have to talk to Matt about.
So can I just go if I have a license and throw a worm in right
You
now?
need to get a license here in the village
In the village.
to fish in the
I have
reservoir.
someone who has a license. I said they would go test it out for me and see if there's any.
If they've got a license, they're welcome to
In
fish.
there, and if not, we'll put more fish in.
That you need to talk to Matt about.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
separate, that's separate from a derby.
Okay.
We did not check
I did not
personally,
check.
like we didn't.
Okay, that's all right.
Just make sure the amount you put in is the amount you pull out.
Legislator Montgomery fishes there frequently, so you can ask her.
Oh, is that right? Okay, I will.
There must be something. That's fine.
Thanks.
Got something.
I have a question on the dates.
Yes,
It
sir.
just jumped out at me. You have July 17th and then the rain date of July 22nd.
I thought it was July 24th, the rain.
Okay, that's why I think Tara, the email she sent has the 17th and the 22nd.
And
So
then 22nd is a,
5 days after
I think it's the 24th.
the 24th would be the following
Same day of the
Sunday.
week.
Same day,
Okay.
yeah.
So the record will reflect the correction to the sense. Okay,
And thank you guys
you're
for
welcome.
having such a sweet board. Nice to come in here and have so many smiles.
All right, have a
Okay,
good night.
and I'll be back next week for a 5K.
And, oh, for
Yes.
For next week.
the clerk is aware that you want to be on the agenda.
Yes, I wasn't quite ready for today, but I'll be ready next week.
Right on.
Thanks, Jeff, and thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Any public comment? Okay,
No.
seeing none, motion to adjourn,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
15 minutes.
Woo!
Done there.
Night, everybody.
You, back to my inventory.